Hey everybody, this is Alzrath, and welcome back to Diablo 2. This time without the audio issues at the very beginning. Haha. Lol. But we are going to be, you may notice, hey, we've got Devo now. Well, that's because we leveled up to the point where we can actually get Devo. So we've got her with a really crappy gemmed hunters thing and some leather armor we're saving for stealth. That's her gear. It's real amazing. But we do need to make sure we are on players 1. Yes, we are. We were grinding up on players 8. So we're going to go to Stony Field. We do actually have ourselves the scroll, so we should probably take that with us so we can know exactly what order we need to release these in. Not that it really matters, but it's fine. So Stony Field, let's go ahead and check it out. Is it going to be an actual nope, it's not an actual pentagram. And we're going to get it in the wrong order anyway. But let's go this way, because we know it's just literally right here at the end of the road. End of the yellow brick road. And we did upgrade our gear ever so slightly at shop. Not going to include that on the YouTube end, but if you want to, you can check it out on the Twitch end. Basically, we got the Ochre Cap of Mind. This is what we're running. So, cold resist on a few things, and some boots that I forgot to sell. And mostly, our Mercenary and our Golem are going to be taking care of a lot of things for us, so we don't have to think about anything. Although I do want to take out Rakanishu. There he is. Mainly because he's going to be irritating if we don't. I'm going to pop out of there and he's going to be like, I am going to shaka your booty. Oh, no, he did. Okay. So I guess he's not going to shaka my booty. And that is a paladin shield. Sweet. Where is the... There you are, shaman. Hey, shamana. So we got a couple more levels. We're up to level 10. We've invested into Clay Golem, into Corpse Explosion. We've even gotten our 1 point into Division. We're trying to get up to Confused, by the way. And the rest of it has gone into Zatith. So it's like that. And that. Close enough. It opens. I'm so glad it doesn't do that weird, annoying thing that some games do where they reset whenever you are actually doing that kind of stuff and you'd get it wrong. It'd be so irritating. So do we go after Mr. Big Nasty here? I think we do. Just because drops. Chances of us getting something good? Absolutely nil. But in fact, I'm trying to think what he can actually drop. It's not that much. So what we can do here is just keep pounding him. Got him poisoned as well. Why our rogue is going up and trying to give him a hug, I do not know. That is a minion. That means... Oh, I see the boss mob for him as well. Boss mob's trapped in the fire. It's fine. So, drop from you. Absolute garbage as well. We're not going to bother with you. It would be okay experience, but Tristram runs used to be a thing. I don't know if they still are. Someone who plays BattleNet a lot might be able to remind me. I don't play on BattleNet that much. It doesn't do a lot for me. So, Stony Field. Rogue Encampment. And Akara. Thank you for giving me a ring for rescuing his happy buttocks. And it's a Ring of Greed. Bye, ring. Oh, and yeah, we found a small charm with poison resist. Yay! So grab those. Throw that in there. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. 9,000 gold and cane to identify anything we want. So off to Darkwood we go. So now we're just... And yes, I have entered and exited the game a few times. We're going to fight everything in here. We're not going to go after Darkwood, though. Even though he'd probably be okay experience, he's not going to be worth it that much to me. And the reason I'm going for the Bone Necro is because it is a lot easier to get all the damage I want out of him, whereas the Poison Necro you have to have good equipment for to actually make them super useful. So, bloop, there's a bunch of teeth for you guys. Let's go ahead and take out this encampment. It's going to be okay experience. As long as we take it out efficiently, which is not something I do very well. Because I always get distracted by, you know, everything. Because that's how I roll. And also, for those of you on the YouTube end of things, if you do have things you want to see compared for the YouTube short series I do, go ahead and mention it in the comments. And I will take a look at it. Try to give me at least a little bit of detail of what you're asking for. Because I could see this very quickly becoming like, compare spears and pole arms. That's not something I can do in 40 seconds or 50 seconds. My stash is not big. My stash is actually normal size. I can actually go show it off real quick. This is normal. See? That's normal size. So I'm not sure what the question was about. But hi, Angel. How are you doing? This is vanilla Diablo 2. Not classic vanilla. Nope, that is... If people are using Pluggy, there's tabs, but I'm not using Pluggy. I don't like Pluggy for a few reasons, but it's not the worst thing ever. And in fact, if you're having trouble doing like ladder rune words and stuff like that, it is a godsend for you. But I prefer just having the rune words text modifier. Mainly because the other ones... Pluggy has a issue with corruption every now and then. And I would hate to lose my entire collection because it decided to corrupt one day. It's one reason why whenever you're using Pluggy, they recommend you do a lot of backups. Especially after you've gotten a decent sized collection. I use a Zago Mules, which is an out-of-game thing that keeps everything in an isolated file. So if there's corruption, it's just like nothing. You lose that one corrupted thing and you don't lose the rest of your collection. So that is how I roll. And also with my dad jokes, it causes people to eye roll as well, but that's an entirely different kind of eye roll. So Black Marsh, we're looking for two things. We're actually looking for the tower and the waypoint because we do need to get our Tal and Eth up, just because life is going to be easier that way. Let's go ahead and get over to Teeth, drop those out, and hit out a few of those guys. And we should probably hit level 11 relatively soon. We're getting okay XP still. I mean, that's what's expected whenever you're extremely low level and actually fighting where you're supposed to be fighting. This is about normal level for here, like expected level. There's the tower. We'll deal with that in a moment. I'm hoping the waypoint is nearby. I highly doubt it, though, because I do see the corner of a stone wall there. And yeah, that is the edge of the map. So it's in its nice little nook there, I guess. The worst thing ever. Oh, you want to do ranged, eh? Let's go ahead and do ranged. I win. Yes. And Vile Archer down for sure. So let's see. I want to identify you. If I can actually, click it like a normal person. Nope, not good. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab you because why not? I should probably start doing the stamina potion thing as well, but... Because frankly, that kind of stuff is a little bit more useful in hardcore because, well, if you die, you're dead for good. You don't have to, like, refresh it or anything. You're literally just... It don't matter anymore. So you can have those running 24/7 if you really want. As soon as you die, it's game over. The only thing that resets it is leaving the game or dying. Well, I'll be darned. It read my mind that I didn't want to waste more resources on that, so go ahead and throw that on you. 3 to 4 fire damage versus 1 to 3 lightning damage, and actually, this is better. It's just straight better. It does more damage. So, yay. And yes, 2 teeth is about enough to kill a shaman here. On players 1. So level 11, we do want to save our skill point because we are trying to get 2 skills at level 12. So that should help us murder through some things. Wow, we are getting all the encampments. So there's another one there. I think that's everybody. Yep, that's everybody. So we do have a house here as well. Let's go and check it. Nope, it's cow house. No, not the cow house. Yeah, I don't really care about cow houses. They have nothing of interest in them. They literally just have, well, a cow. And that's probably going to take us straight to Tomoe Highland if we go through there. I'm willing to bet it's like, yeah, it's literally in the hallway for it. So just judging by the size of the area is how I knew that. You'll get used to it after a certain amount of time of playing Diablo 2. So let's see. More mana, yes. And yes, I am using teeth a little more liberally now. Let's go and get our experience shrine because that's going to be super useful. And now we get to probably do some grinding in the tower after this, but I'm only going to do it once on screen. We'll do the rest on stream, but not on recording. Because frankly, I'm not sure how much you guys actually watch that kind of stuff. I might include it as kind of like unlisted content or something like that. So we can actually make our way through there. So let's see. I wanted... Oh yeah, level 12. I want level 12. I want to get Golem Mastery, and that is like one of the worst, not the worst with a T, but WRSE worse ones we could actually get as far as layout goes, because it's far away. So we've got that leveled up. Let's go ahead and take out the ghosts. Those are minion ghosts as well. Why it shot behind me, I don't know. I think it was probably just whatever. So Stone Venom, the Flayer, they should kill it. Yeah, they got it. So what we want to do is we want to pick up darn near any mana potions we find in here, because we're going to be burning through quite a few of them just to keep killing things at a reasonable pace. So our exit is going to be on the left, so it's probably going to be just over here. Ah, fuck you, barrels. Fuck you. Thank you. Pardon my French. That's not French. I know. But what we'll probably do is, after this episode is done, we'll probably do our grinding on the Countess to get ourselves Tal Eth for the armor, which is going to give us stealth, which is going to give us poison resist for dealing with an Adariel, and it's going to give us access to the maybe some other rune words that we can possibly throw in there for some fun. We'll see. We might get like Neff tier for a Nader helmet that we can kind of just horse around with. That said, a tier helmet is going to be better, so I'd rather have tier rather than Neff tier. Oh, I'm using the wrong spell. I meant to be using teeth. No. So our exit is there. Wow, I am actually not sure which way I should be going on this one, because both of these go the wrong way. So we'll smack you with that. Take our scepter. It's actually not a bad thing to find a scepter there. That means if we kind of follow the same route each time, we'll get a scepter each time, which means money, money, money. Money. Yeah, I like money. Money helps us out a great deal. So let's go ahead and shoot everything in the face. And as far as where I was for the past few bits of where I'd normally be streaming, that is another long story, and I don't feel like talking about it. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and drop those. Let's see. Anything on those? Nothing and nothing, although this would not be bad for our main weapon. I just want to get one of these in there first. There we go. See, now we have 1 to 3 cold damage on a much higher damage weapon. And it's got actually reasonable durability too, unlike these. So let's see. Warmth and Firebolt. If that was 2 sockets, that would have been amazing for a sorceress. We would have totally saved that. Totally stashed it off after this. But no, it's 1 socket. Because we could have done a hardcore sorceress after this. No! We're not pulling a full Darth Vader, right? No. Okay, let's go ahead and identify that. Magic damage reduced by 1. That's going to be money. And I'm going to go ahead and armor stand and get some other junk. But at least now we're actually semi-caught up on main channel stuff. So, yay! Although I am behind on scripts, so we might have another gap. No! By caught up, I mean I actually released a video today on time. Without having to rush it. I know. So left, that means this is going to be the way down. So Tower Cellar level 5. Oh, and we got one of these. I really am not used to this weird layout where it's like the drop there. And I've been getting it a lot lately. The one I'm used to is actually the one where you drop in the alcove that's in the bottom right. So, and yes, there are a few orientations for this area. Hey, Cleglaws! Well, we're not going to use it, but Cleglaws! Hi, guys. Let's go ahead and just launch a bunch of teeth in there, and hopefully... Okay, we got rid of some of you. Hey, you can come through, Gollum! Why are you going back? Please don't. Okay, back off. Let it do its thing. We got Tal and Neff. I need the Tal. But I don't need that Neff for anything. I guess we could use it for crafting later, maybe. And yes, I will actually be using a separate Go Mule for this one. That way I can keep my hardcore items separate. So there won't be any cross-pollination there. Yes, you can set separate profiles in Go Mule. That's another nice thing. I can have my hardcore profile separate from my softcore profile. Just like my OnlyFans. Haha. No, I'm not making that joke too many times. So Bonewall and Golem Mastery. Now we have a slightly stronger Golem. And we can Corpse Explode if we want to. Do I want to go with Bonewall this early? Probably not, because it's pretty dang pricey. I mean, it's not... Well, actually, it is pricier than even the Golem. Wow. So let's go for... 3, 4... Actually, let's go ahead and throw it on there. Might as well have everything on our hotkeys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have everything hotkeyed. We're going to run out of hotkeys. No. But for those of you wondering what Bonewall is, there we go. We have the most impotent Bonewall there is. Unfortunately. One thing I don't like is how quickly the cost of teeth scales. That is a bit of a pain in the oos. Oh yeah, and I need to show off what Cleglaws does. Well met, my friend. Identify all the crap. All the garbage will be yours to be had. I'm gonna do that again. Just because I can. And did we end up keeping... No, that one... Actually, we'll keep that one for a little while. It adds to our stack. There's Cleglaws. Kind of useful if you're going to run an Act 3 Mercenary, but who runs an Act 3 Mercenary? In normal difficulty, that is. I would not use that in later difficulties. I'd actually use a spirit, an ethereal spirit, if you can make one. Of course, that would require some re-rolling. I'd rather re-roll that than just make multiples of it. Ethereal spirits, that is. It's pretty easy to get normal monarchs to make into, like, normal spirits, but ethereal monarchs, pretty rare to come by. So we've got all those quests done. We've got Roderick Malice next. We've got malice in our hearts, and our brains and our souls. Thankfully, this is at least close to that exit. We'll farm the Tal Eth in between episodes. How are we doing time? Well, actually, we're doing okay time-wise. Let's go ahead and get ourselves into the outer cloister. Maybe we'll get ourselves a demon hammer smith boy who's blocking things off. Who actually looks more like the Butcher than some of the other enemies in this. And yes, I do know that he looks more like the Butcher, but the Butcher enemy was supposed to be Blood Raven. Blood. I'm made of plastic. My food is made of plastic and I shit blood. Oh, why does that stick into my head? I don't know. Yes, I have watched a bit too much Smosh in my ears. It's just an okay, the newer stuff at least. The old stuff I don't like the old skits. But the newer stuff is at least semi just enjoyable stupidity. Ooh, a crude preserved head. How crude is it? It's pretty crude. Not too good for us. Okay, so we have teeth and bone wall next to each other. So this one, we go ahead and get that smash, and I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and keep going. I want to get to the hammer. It's hammer time. I can never remember which one's the right one on this. That is how dingus my brain is. I have done this area so many times, you'd think I'd have it memorized which one goes which way. But it's just like something my brain just fluffs out. Oh, hi. There'd be a lot of you there. There you go. Nice big death wads for you all. Death to you all! To quote Buldar's Gate. Yeah, it's not that way. I think it's bottom right. Ow. Okay, so you are not 2 shots to death. Eat my scepter. Oh, and we lost our golem. Okay, we got him back. Thankfully, he's not hardcore. And as we get more plus skills, blind will actually get an okay radius. Thankfully, blind does shut down their ability to revive as well. So if you shut down the revivers with blind, they won't try to get the little dudes back. You're a little bit more free to kind of mess around with it. That's garbage. Okay. So let's go down this way. May need to drink a mana potion. I was wrong. It's top right. God dang it. Well, at least we cleared the map. Okay. I swear, I don't play for a few days. And it's all of a sudden just like, bite me. So let us see now. So top right, we've got nothing too scary. Got a few quill rats. Those are quill rats. I don't care what their alternate name is. They are always quill rats. They are rats of the quill. A porcupine by any other name is still a bloody porcupine. Ooh, 52 gold. 52 gold pickup. Oh yeah. Let's go get ourselves that hammer. And I don't like my mercenary right now. She's just deciding she wants to go up there and die. Which is not really the ideal situation for me. Okay, so he's dead. Let's go ahead and grab his mana potion. Let's go take care of these shamans. Hey, Shamus. Where's the other Shamus? There's Shamus. Just peel everything off of him by just nuking it with a freaking toothy maw. That works. Okay, so that is going to go there. We need to remember to at least keep a 2-socket armor. Mana Steel, extra damage, Ice Bolt on attack. That's actually not terrible. Not better than what we have, but it's not terrible. Mainly because, well, you want to know why it's really not terrible? It's a digital object. I can't get my hands on it to tear it. Yup, I went there. So we got some archers. Let the golem do the thing first. And if you blind archers, they will still shoot at you if you get right up next to them. So do keep that in mind. That they can be a little bit of a pain in the ass. This is going to hurt. Bone armor. Keep that guy in stabby range. Because we don't like him. We don't love him. We don't want some more of him. I think that's... Nope, that's just... Yeah, shaman. And we are going... We're not going for, like, further in waypoints. We're literally just going for the hammer. And next time we'll go in for the deeper in waypoints. This should be the hammer room. Nope, that's the stairs room. At least we got stuff to kill. And a mana shrine. Sweet. So we know where the stairs are at least. So I have a feeling it's going to be a pinched hallway. Just judging by what we've gotten so far. Unless this really gets curvy. Okay, so that's going to be up. Let's go ahead and take out some teethiness. Chest no good. Okay, so they should be able to handle them. And it's another teleporty boy. Let's go ahead and drink you. Let our golem get a little bit lower. And then summon a new one. Yeah, I need to stop wasting quite so much mana. It's proving to be a problem. I'm addicted to mana potions. And no, this does not work on him. The blind does not, but it does work on this little bastard. Yes, I'm whacking you and running away. Just because I can. And he shouldn't be able to do too much damage to me because I have the bone armor up. He's probably going to take around one... Well, he took around both of them. 1.5 of the actual, like, armors, the little circling things per swing. Should be about right. All this for a hammer. Yup. Every last bit of it for a hammer. And all you guys can just go die as well. Okay, so now that we have everything kind of set up here, we're level... Whenever we level up next, we don't have anything else we need to get at level 12, right? We're going to start investing in Bone Wall, because our first target is going to be Bone Spears. We don't care about Teeth very much. I'm going to go for the Bone Wall to boost this up, and also to boost this up. Because I am going to be having to rely at least a little bit on getting in there and fighting stuff toe-to-toe to actually make progress, since I don't have anything to shift over item-wise. This is always the hardest part of starting hardcore. Getting your gear together. Once you get a character through Hell difficulty and stabilize to an extent, you can start kind of setting up with enough gear to kind of move along. But for those of you on YouTube, this has been another episode, so keep gaming, have fun, peace out. This has been Owl's Wrath. Bye. For those of you on Twitch, we're continuing on.